Welcome back to this video. This video will look at packet tracer 3.2.1.3. That's the activity I have. However, this could be 4.2.1.3 for some of you. They both are the same activity. Once again, if these videos are helping you in any ways, please consider subscribing. I have this packet tracer file in the description if you want to download and follow along. So looking at this activity, part 1 configure basic switch settings, part 2 configure an ether channel with Cisco PAgP or port aggregated protocol, part 3 configure an 802.3 LACP ether channel, part 4 configure a redundant ether channel link. Background, these switches are just been installed. They are redundant uplinks between the switches. Usually, only one of these links could be used, otherwise a bridging loop might occur. However, using only one link utilizes only half of the available bandwidth. Either channel allows up to 8 redundant links to be bundled together into one logical link. In this lab, you will configure port aggregation protocol or PAgP as Cisco Ether Channel Protocol and link aggregation control protocol LACP and IEEE 802.3AD open standard version of Ether channel. Part 1 configure basic switch settings. Step 1 configure basic switch parameters. Assign each switch a hostname according to the topology diagram. Configure all required ports as trunks depending on the connections. Okay, so let's go to each switch and change the hostname. Also configure the ports as trunks. So we are on switch 1. Okay, enable configure terminal host name S1 and interface range command. So we have FA, for me at least yours could be different, so make sure however it looks like yours, make sure you give the range command like that. So for me it's interface range FA 21 and 22, also gigabit 1 and 2. Okay, switch port mode trunk. Moving on to switch 2. Switch 2, I have 23 and 24 and gigabit 1 and 2. So interface range F0 23 to 24 and gigabit 1 and 2. Switch port mode trunk. Moving to switch 3. Switch 3, 21, 22, 23, 24, no gigabit. Enable conf T, interface range F0, 21 to 24, switch port mode trunk. Okay, part 2 configure an ether channel with Cisco PAgP or port aggregated protocol. When configuring either channel, it is recommended to shut down the physical ports. Okay, so we need to go back and shut down these ports. So we have already given the range command, so we can just say shut, right? Yeah. Same with the other. Yeah, we are in the range command, so shut S2 shut. Okay, now they're all shut down. Because the reason they are saying is when we are configuring either channel, guard may place these ports into error disabled state if they are up. So that's why we are shutting them down. The ports and port channels can be re-enabled after either channel is configured. Okay. The first ether channel created for this activity aggregates ports F0, 22 and 21. So 22 and 21 is here, this two. Between switch 1 and switch 3 according to this topology. Use the show interface trunk command to ensure that you have an active trunk link for those two links. So Well, right now they're shut. I don't think the show interface trunk will work. Do show interface trunk. Yeah, because they're shut down, we cannot see the trunk. So, but we are going to do this. Okay, we are going to configure either channel. So between F0 21 and 22. So interface range F0 21 to 22. Now it's saying use the channel group 1 mode desirable. That's the channel group, channel hyphen group 1 mode desirable. Now we can go ahead and say no shut. Okay, we need to go to S3 now. S3 again 21 and 22. Interface range F0 21 and 22. Channel group 1 mode desirable. No shut. Now if I go to switch 1 and put trunk command, do show interface trunk. Now it's going to show me trunking on port 1 802.1q encapsulation trunking. Okay, so it's now showing is that it is trunking because earlier it was shut down. That's why it didn't show. Okay, on we completed this. B, now go to C. Configure the logical interface to become a trunk that first entering the interface port channel. Okay, command and switch port mode trunk. Add this configuration to both switches. Okay, we need to go back to switch 1. So it is interface port channel 1. So interface port channel 1, switch port mode trunk. Okay. On switch 3, same thing. Exit interface port channel 1, switch port mode trunk. Okay, we have completed C also. Step 2, verify port channel 1 status. Issue the show EtherChannel summary command. Okay, so let's go to here. Exit do show EtherChannel summary. Now you can see port 1 SU. SU means layer 2. S means layer 2. U means in use. So port 1 layer 2 in use. That's what this means. If the either channel does not come up, okay, it is coming up. So we are good there. The show interface is strong and show spanning tree commands also show the, okay. You can also use these commands to see the same data for either channel. Part 3, configure 802.3AD LACP either channel. Configure port channel 2. Okay, so we're done with port channel 1. Now we need to go to channel 2. Okay, in 2000, IEEE released 802.3AD, which is an open standard version of either channel. Using the previous commands, configure the link between S1 and S2 on ports gigabit 1 and 2. Okay, now we are moving to switch 1 and switch 2. Using port channel as LACP, use the interface configuration mode channel group number mode active command. Okay, active mode indicates that the switch actively tries to negotiate that link as LACP as opposed to PAgP. Verify port channel 2 status. Use the show commands from part 1. Okay, so let's go to switch 1. Now we need to use channel group mode 2 because 1 is already used between 1 and 3, right? We used here, so we need to use 2. Interface range gigabit 1 and 2. Channel group 2 mode, it's asking to use active, right? Active. no share. Now we need to go to S2 and do the same thing. Interface range gigabit 122, channel group 2, mode active, no share. Okay, and we need to test it. Do show ether channel summary. Now you can see gigabit 1 and 2, port 2 is layer 2 in use, because S means layer 2, U means in use. Okay, we have done configure port channel 2, verify it. Okay, part 4, configure a redundant ether channel link. Configure port channel 3. Now we're moving to 3. Okay, there are various ways to enter the channel group. Number mode command. Interface range F02324 channel group 3 mode. Okay, so that's what we need to do here. On switch to add ports F23 and 24. So here 23 and 24 on switch to, and channel 3 with the channel group 3 mode passive. Okay, we need to make this passive. So interface range FA023, no, exit. Interface range FA023 to 24, channel group 3 mode passive, no share. Okay, this here, okay, 23 to 24, we made these ports passive. To use LACP, okay, LACP only if other LACP device is detected. Statically configure port channel 3 as a trunk interface. On switch 3, 23 and 24 to port channel 3 with channel group 3 active. Okay, so we need to configure 3 here, switch 3, these ports 23 and 24 as active, opposite to passive. Okay, so exit interface range FA023 to 24, channel group 3 mode. Now we did put the other side passive, so we need to put this one as active, no share. All right, verify port channel 3 status. Okay, exit, show ether channel summary. Do show ether channel summary, and here we can see port 3 SU layer 2 in use. Okay, this is PAgP on FA21 and 22, LACP protocol on 23 and 24. Okay, so port 1 PAgP F021 and F022, right? And so looking at this, 21 is this one, right? This link, this is as PAgP, and F023 is this one going this way, that is LACP, and also 24. So these two LACP, right? And these two PAgP, port aggregation protocol. All right. Looks like use the show commands from part 1, step 2 to verify the status of port channel 3. Look for the protocol used by each port. Port channel 2 is not operative. Okay, this is showing as blocked. Okay, because this is gigabit links, right? Because spanning tree protocol placed some ports into blocking mode. Unfortunately, those ports were gigabit ports. To restore these ports, configure S1 to be primary route for VLAN 1 or set the priority to 24576. So we need to set it as the primary route for VLAN 1. So exit spanning tree VLAN 1 uh, uh, priority 24576. Okay. Now, if we fast forward it, now this one is these two ports are blocking. Okay, because the gigabits are not no longer blocking. The F0, 23, and 24 are in blocking state. Okay, we have completed, but we are missing. Let's see something. Check results. 98 out of 100. Assessment results. Okay, I missed host name on S2 and S3. Easy fix. Let's fix that. No, S1 is correct. I don't know why is okay. S3 host S3, and this could be it. Yeah, exit host S2. Okay, we have 100 out of 100. So that's it for this activity. If you have any questions, please ask me down below. In the next video, we'll see some other activities. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you and good day. Bye.